Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are live. Welcome to the Community Raid Hour. The second week in a row we've done this, and the goal very much is to make this a regular thing. The goal is, in fact, I'll leave my friend code up on the screen for a moment there for anyone that wants to join in. So what we are doing today is we're going to do, for an hour, we're going to do a bunch of raiding. I'm going to do some raids. Hopefully you lovely ladies and gentlemen are going to come and join some raids with me. We are going to be giving away a copy of Pokémon Shield, which has been generously donated by the lovely folks at the Pokémon Company International. So yeah, it's going to be an awful lot of fun time. I just need to post some links round, and we will get raiding. Raiding. Now, if you would be so kind, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to get Community Raid Hour trending, so if you are in any way involved, if you are watching, etc., if you would be so kind as to, well, tweet around with the thing. Okay. Right. Yeah, so here's Community Raid Hour. Right, sorry, I am just making sure we got some links. We want people joining in. Right. So, okay, let's get raiding. So the deal is very simple. Now, because we're kind of in cherry blossom season, we're going for pink Pokemon. You might have noticed by the... Oh, my... Okay. The giveaway today, we are giving away a copy of Pokémon Shield. So, find me, join me, let's have fun. So yes, it is a copy of Pokémon Shield we are giving away today. Like I say, generously donated by the Pokémon Company, so that we can give it away. And it is a giveaway, it's not a competition. There is no participation that is tied to it. There's nothing you have to do. There is nothing you can do, in fact, to increase your chances of winning other than joining in. Speaking of joining in, if anyone wants to join me for raid number 1, head on over to East Lake Axwell, where we're going to do our first raid. And it's going to be an awful lot of fun. So come to East Lake Axwell and... Oh, it's a Ditto raid! It's a Ditto raid, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Ditto raid. Now, I have been told that I have a somewhat awkward typo on my little border here, so let's fix that. Now, hopefully some of you people are going to join me. Everyone that sent me a friend request last week, I have accepted. So it's a 5-star Ditto raid. Who doesn't want to come do the Ditto raid with me? We are trying to go pink Pokemon, sorry. Pink Pokemon. So we're in East Lake Axwell. I've got a 5-star Ditto raid. We are rolling with the stream, ladies and gentlemen. So come join me. Now, if you haven't got me as a friend on here yet, no. So if you haven't got me as a friend yet, add me as a friend. There we go. SW554904263890. Please feel free to put that into the chat so some of you can come and join. If you haven't got, in fact, why don't I put that in the chat quickly? So, and everyone that adds me, I will be, until I get silly numbers I can't deal with, everyone that adds me will be accepted. There we go. There's me thing. So, have we got anyone in the group yet? This is a 5-star Ditto raid, ladies and gentlemen. I need friends. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do then. Why is no one joining me? I'm all alone. This didn't happen last week. Quick, join me in the raid, preferably with a pink Pokemon. But it doesn't really matter what kind of Pokemon it is. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, I am being a stupid, ladies and gentlemen. I am being a stupid. I have not turned on the internet on my Switch, which is incredibly dumb. I'm not currently connected to the internet. Oh, that was dumb, ladies and gentlemen. That was dumb. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to go back and join that same raid. Right, now I'm connected to the internet, so now you should be able to join my raid. Oh, that was silly. I will try and do a link code as well, ladies and gentlemen. Right. So, okay. And very simply, for the time being, anytime I do a link code, I'm just going to do it as 4444. So you can join me because you're a friend, or you can join with the code 4444. We are now connected to the internet. Oh, I really thought it was going to be easier this week. I really thought I was going to avoid any stupidity. Hey ho. And the annoying thing is I got the tech working beautifully. I even remembered to, because with YouTube, with Twitch, your stream key is always the same. Whereas with YouTube, it changes every time you stream. I even remember to update the stream key and put it in. Okay. Ah, yes, sweet. So we've got Zantaya, we've got Alex. Oh, no. I'm switching Pokemon. Because we're going for pink Pokemon because of Cherry Blossom season. So I've got a Beware. And just for fun, I've taught it a bunch of punching moves. It's got Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and they're the only two punches Beware could learn. So I've gone for Dragon Claw as well. And then obviously Superpower, because why not Superpower? Okay, Zentaya, get rolling. And then, now the plan today is to get short, sharp raids. We want as many raids as we possibly can. Okay, and what I'm going to do from now on, as we're waiting for the raids to begin, I will be going through and accepting all of the friend requests. While we're here, check it out. I've got my Pokemon Center shirt on. How cool is that? Now, the other thing is, there were a few people last week who wanted to join the raid but couldn't. Now, I've got all of their names on here. So, yeah. I will be at one point, I'll be asking everyone else to duck out so those people can join in for raids, if at all possible. But we did have a bunch of people last week who couldn't get in. Right. So, Max Knuckle. I had to take the first Dynamax. Feel free to call me on it. Now, if at all possible, ladies and gentlemen, because of the Cherry Blossom season, we are looking for pink Pokemon. That's the goal this week. We're trying to go pink Pokemon. That's what we're aiming for. Okay, so, now this is one of the few, like I say, there are very few Pokemon I really need when I'm going through these raids. Anyone who sent a friend request, I will be accepting it as we're waiting for the raids, but what I'll do from now on is I'll set the code as 4444 that is a big Beware. So you'll always, oh, it's a Cinderace now. So you'll always be able to join in. Hey, Mario. Thank you to all the love. Now, I did think about Drain Punch, but it didn't seem like it was in the same vein as the others, so I didn't want to do it. Sorry. I will be accepting friend requests in between raids. To all the lovely people that have been asking how I am, thank you very much. Hey, JFawn/John Beck, thank you very much for the Patreon. Just saw an email that you joined as a patron. Thank you very much. Now, oh, I had a point and it's completely gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's completely gone. We'll get there as we go. Go Beware! So yeah, I've got a punching Beware. Oh my goodness, that did some good work. Good work, Beware. Yeah, we are trying to go pink Pokemon, so if you could join the raid as a pink Pokemon, that would be lovely. Hey, yo, you're in the raid with Shiny Mew. I'm glad you managed to get in, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, Meta Matcha. Was a recipient of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX code last week. Hope you are enjoying it and having a lot of fun. I started it last night, and I kid you not, I did the little quiz. It asked you a bunch of random questions. One of the questions, right, was, a hand comes out of your toilet, what do you do? And it was kind of walk away slowly, slam the lid down, or shake hands. Why would you shake hands with a hand that came out the toilet? Come on! But anyway, sorry. And I did the quiz, and it got my personality exactly. Like, I did the quiz, and it basically said, so I see you're a very outgoing person, easy to make friends, gets on with everyone really quickly. And I was like, that all sounds completely appropriate. And then it was, but you sometimes take it too far and do and say things that get you into trouble. And I was like, yes! That's exactly me. My exuberance and enthusiasm, it occasionally leads me to say stuff that, yeah. When I was doing my first teaching job, one of my friends used to tell me, one of my teaching friends who worked there, used to tell me that I needed a senior management radar, because I would always say things I shouldn't be saying right as senior management rocked up. Yes, Meta Matcha, glad to hear you're enjoying the game. Now, as a side note, the code we're giving away today is a European code. It is Pokemon Shield. We'll give it away later in the stream. If you've got Pokemon Shield, please be kind enough to tell me so I can give it to somebody else who needs it. But it is a European code. If you're not a European, don't worry. There is an easy workaround. So if you do win and you're not a European, don't worry about it. I will email you how to fix it. Okay, now we need to catch this. Thank you very much, sir. We need to catch this. I don't care about anything other than Gigantamax I don't have and Ditto. We want Ditto. Come on! Get ready, because if we catch it, I'm going to want some names in the chat. One of my favourite things about these streams is getting you guys... Yes, we got the Ditto. One of my favourite things about this stream is getting you guys to name my Pokemon. Right, ladies and gentlemen, name my Pokemon. Tell me what I should name this Ditto. I would like to give it a nickname. The man, do I play Pokemon myself? I play loads of Pokemon. The problem is, sometimes, because I get excited about lots and lots and lots of different cards. People think, oh, he's getting excited about casual ideas. I play competitive decks a lot. The reality is, I play a lot of Pokemon, but I play casual, I play different rules. So I'm sometimes looking from a different angle, shall we say. Wiggly Boy is a winner. We have a winner. It's Wiggly Boy. For instance, the last 2 evenings, I have been joining up with my friend. Oh, no! I will rename him later. Right, I actually want to add him to my party so I can check his stats. So Yampy Boy's going to have to go away for a little while. I'll send it to box as is. Yeah, so people don't think I play as much, but I promise you I play a huge amount. The last couple of evenings, I've actually been playing a lot of Professor Cup format. I've got a couple of friends who are prepping for the Professor Cup at the weekend. So I've been playing Professor Cup format, and I'm convinced, ooh, that's a good Ditto. Attack, defense. Now, this is especially good because I've got a couple of good Dittos from raids. I didn't have a Ditto with best special attack. That was a 1 stat I was missing. With this 5-star Ditto, I've got a Ditto with best HP. In fact, I think I've got 2. They're only 4 HP IV Dittos, but that's okay. Oh, that is a good Ditto, ladies and gentlemen. We are hyped. Thank you. Thank you very much, person who named it Wiggly Boy after me. That is awesome of you. But yes, I do play a huge amount of Pokemon trading card game. Yeah, let's say the past couple of weeks, my main focus has been Professor Cup format. For anyone that is unaware, the Professor Cup format is 2 of any card rather than 4. Prism Stars are banned, GXs and Vs are banned, and there's a couple of other things like B-String is banned, which is annoying. Well, there's a good reason. If B-String wasn't banned, I'm convinced I could make a broken Ultra Beast deck for the Professor Cup format. But yeah, every so often I'll make a video and get excited about a card which is going to be a really nice rogue deck. And people assume, well, if you're excited about this rogue Pokemon, I don't think you play very much Pokemon. And the answer is, I get excited for more than just it's going to be the next best deck. Right, we are at Bridge Field. We are right next to the bridge. Come join me for a raid, ladies and gentlemen. Come join me for a raid. Ooh, is this the Gigantamax? I don't have a Gigantamax Copperaja. Now, if I haven't got you as a friend, the code is 4444. But while I'm inviting people, I'm going to go over and start accepting some friend requests. And I will do this as we're heading for all the raids. Right. 15 friend requests. I feel like a very popular man. 620 hours of Pokemon Shield. Man. Are there any rankings you regret giving to a card? The answer, honestly, Peter, is no. And the thing is, as much as I occasionally get accused of otherwise, I always give my honest opinion. Now, I'm wrong about a lot. I mean, the one I was most wrong about was probably the original Darkrai EX, the one from Dark Explorers. I said it had an alright ability. It gave anything with Darkness Energy attached free retreat, but it wasn't going to be a good attacker, and it literally defined the format for 2-3 years. I said Trainer's Mail was going to not be good. Terribly wrong about that. I said both the Incineroar were going to be amazing. Wrong about that. I said Naganadel from Lost Thunder was almost good. It was one of the best Pokemon in the game. Here's the thing. Even though I'm sometimes wrong, and I am sometimes wrong, I'm cool with it, because what I'm giving you is my honest opinion of the card at the time. So there's never any regrets, because, yeah. Hey, Andrew Taylor. One of my lovely patrons. Yeah, I'm always giving you my honest opinion, so I think as long as you're being honest, there's not much to regret there. Right, how are we doing? Are we ready to do the raid? Yes. Okay. Please be the Gigantamax Copperaja, because I don't have one of them yet. Thomas Johnson, haven't purchased the expansion pass. Don't worry, I definitely will. I have a weird habit of not buying DLC until I absolutely have to. But I will, is the point. I absolutely will. So don't worry your pretty little heads about it. Yeah, I mean, how could you not? It looks so much fun. It'll be a day one purchase for me, but I don't use... Ooh, I kind of want to use Superpower, but it lowers my attack and defense, and that's not going to go well. So let's go for this for now. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to happen. It's just... I don't feel the need to buy it in advance. Simple as that. I wish I could give you some, like, really in-depth answer, but I'm afraid it's just not happening. I don't know if I have checked your YouTube channel, Thomas Johnson. Stick a link to it in. I'll go and have a look after the stream. Okay, so we got Mewtwo, we got Mew, we've got Shiny Kommo-o. This is awesome. We got the pink rolling. Oh, I do have an extra little rule here. I don't think any of you have broken it, but if I could please be so bold as to ask you, let's not do any tricks. Let's not have any hacked Pokemon, illegal Pokemon, or any of that. Let's go all above board. Right. Oh, my... Oh, I love... Senor Laro putting the elephant emoji in there makes me extremely happy. Oh, please keep doing stuff like that. That's awesome. Okay. I will take the Dynamax on some of these games. I'll leave it for you guys sometimes. Right, question for the chat. I like chucking out these questions for the chat. Tell me in the chat what your favourite Pokeball is. Oh, it is G-Max, by the way. I never actually said that. It is Gigantamax Copperaja. So, if we can get a 5 IV Ditto and a Gigantamax Copperaja in the first 2 raids, that's a little bit ridiculous. Yay, my wife is in the stream and my children say hello. I'm not convinced both my children actually say hello. It seems very much like one of my children says hello, and the other one of my children is 5 months old and can't talk. But he's very smiley. Like, super smiley. So I'm assuming he smiled a lot. Right, so the favourite Pokeballs are starting to come in. Master Ball, Dusk Ball, Ultra Ball, Level Ball, Quick Ball, Ultra Ball, Heavy Ball, Quick Ball, Quick Ball, Beast Ball, Dusk Ball, Quick Ball. Quick Ball is the best, incidentally. It's my favourite design, but it is actually my most used Pokeball. I find as you're going through the game normally, a lot of Pokemon can just be caught very quickly using Quick Ball, and it makes life a lot easier. I have a weirdly large collection of plush Pokeballs, and yet I somehow don't have Quick Ball. I've got a lot of them, but I don't have Quick Ball. If we get it in a minute, I might show you. Oh, speaking of which, my editing buddy Beware does still sit on my desk. He's here the entire time. Anytime I'm working in my studio, I've always got my editing buddy Beware. He sits on my desk. You can never see him in the videos. He's kind of next to the screen, but my editing buddy's always with me, and I love him. So, yeah, as soon as I found out we were doing pink Pokemon on the raid today, it was an absolute no-brainer. I was going Beware all day long. I catch all legendaries with soft reset Quick Ball. I love. Right, okay, here's a question then. How many times do you have to soft reset to catch the Oh, no! Oh, I accidentally used a Pokeball. This is a problem when I stream. I do not pay full attention to any game when I'm streaming it. Oh, tell me that's going to catch it. I don't have Copperaja. And Copperaja is my favorite, right? Of all the Gigantamax Pokemon in Sword and Shield, Copperaja is number 1. Sandaconda's number 2. No. Well, okay, in terms of new ones. Probably Snorlax is number 1 joint with Copperaja. But in terms of the new Pokemon that can Gigantamax, Copperaja number 1. Oh, this is going nicely, ladies and gentlemen. Right, tell me what to name Copperaja, and this time I'm going to be really, really careful to not accidentally quit away. Also, caught it in a Pokeball. Nice. So what else? We've got Premier Ball, there's some love for Great Ball, bit of love for Netball. Mateus Castro, I'm doing very well, thank you very much. I really like doing these raids. It's fun. I declare it Filbert. Who am I to argue? I don't know why, but just the certainty of I have decided this is what it's called. It's hard to argue with. Oh, good times. Right. Let's go find ourselves another raid, shall we? Now. Oh, there's one. Hey, is this the one where I always go... Oh, sorry. Is this the one I usually go and catch my Dittos at? I think this is the Ditto Den. The one that often has Dittos. We're still in the bridge one here. Okay. Oh, no! Oh, I don't want no Scraggy. I don't want no Scraggy. I got away! Yay! Should I occasionally be healing my Beware between raids? Is that a thing? I don't think you need to do that. Okay, right. Okay, not as exciting, but hey-ho. Right, let's pop a code on it. It's going to be 4444 again. That is the correct link code. I'm going to invite you guys, and I'm going to add to... Oh, my goodness. Okay, we've only got 2 requests. It's weird. I had a very, very small friend list until basically last week. There were a few I had when I used to do regular Mario Kart streams, but I'd often have like 1 or 2 online. And now I'm logging on, it's like, you have 30 friends online. Which is actually really nice, because presumably it means when I'm just playing Pokemon Sword of an evening, there's going to be more people who can kind of join in with me. Like, I'm actually going to be able to find a group to raid with. Yeah, Scraggy does need to pull up his pants. It is a woolly football. Come on, Alex, join with that Mew. Okay, so what I'm going to... Oh, I've got an email. Is it an interesting email? Oh, it's really not. That is one of the most boring emails I have had in a long time. And it's not spam, it's like a proper genuine email, but oh my goodness, it's boring. Hey ho. Right. There is Dubwool. See, this one, I couldn't care less about catching this dude. Could not care less. Right. I'm going to Dynamax, though, because I feel like I want to Max Knuckle him right in the face. But it's nice, because now I've got Superpower that turns into Max Knuckle, and then we've got Dragon Claw, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch, so I like it. Although Beware can't learn Fire Punch, which makes me genuinely a little bit sad. I tried to teach him, and he was all just like, sorry, Wassy, not doing it. The raids do fill up fast, so I'm going to ask for a favor now from everybody, and that is, if you've joined in a raid with me, could I ask you to kind of hang back while we let some other people join in? Is that okay? So if you've managed to get into a raid, if I could ask you to not join another raid until we're kind of really looking for people if no one joins in, try and get the largest number of people we can to join in with a raid. That would be awesome. I built a pretty good Golisopod GX first impression deck. It's a good Pokemon. Ah, you're my favourite YouTuber. Thank you very much. I do enjoy this. It's weird, like, by trade, I'm a teacher. I'm an educator. That's kind of my bag. I've been teaching for like 12, 13 years. And I still love teaching, don't get me wrong. Teaching's fun. I really enjoy teaching. The problem is, I discovered streaming. And YouTube, unfortunately, almost any day, if you ask me, right, Wassy, here's your choice. You can stay at home and make videos about card games and Pokemon, or you can go and teach. As much as I enjoy teaching, and to be clear, I really do, can't do it. I love it too much. I love it. This is all I really want to do now. And I know that, like, I sound so childish. I remember when, it's going to make me sound old and all grown up, but my wife and I went to have a mortgage meeting over the phone. We live in a rural area. You can't see a mortgage advisor, but we met one on a video chat. And I was chatting to him, and I was talking about all the YouTube stuff. And he was going, yeah. My son wants to be a YouTuber. But I said to him, son, you can't just be a YouTuber. And I was like, whoa! Come on, man! Don't break my heart here. Bad Dubwool, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the chairman, and 1 for the champion, and 1 for the little youngster who lives in the town. My daughter loves that song. She'll go, sing Black Sheep, sing Black Sheep. So we have to. Oh, I checked your song, sir. That was awesome. I do teach, well, so my trade is teaching business and law, but in recent years I've taken to teaching maths because I do more supply now rather than actual full-time. And no, well, it's very rare you need a substitute for business or law. I mean, since September I've done 3 days of business, 0 days of law. So I teach maths and science now. I honestly believe, they said about Tricky Jim being, and Tricky Jim's good, I love his YouTube channel, very cool. I think as a teacher, you learn an awful lot of skills. I think 2 of the main ones are firstly presenting, secondly coming up with ideas and planning, and thirdly resilience. I mean, as a teacher, right, lessons go wrong, especially as a supply teacher, and you've just got to have a backup plan. And presenting, coming up with ideas, and changing things on the fly and fixing problems, you do all 3 of those as a YouTuber a lot. An awful lot. Maybe I should talk to Andrew Mahone about doing some kind of crossover. I met him when I went to... Oh, give me a nickname for Double. Give me a nickname for Double. So I was lucky enough to be able to commentate Dallas Regionals a couple of years ago. And I almost did it again, but my stupid job wouldn't give me the time off. Even though I was invited before I took the job, and I took the job and they said, yeah, you'd be able to have the time off, they then changed their mind and said no, which was harsh. Really harsh. How am I giving out the code? Completely random later in the stream. That's a lot of characters. But, yeah, and he was one of the players there, and I got to meet him briefly because we were on stream. He seems like a very cool dude. Bounce, Sushi Ball, Beat Beat, Fluffy Boy, Dubstep, Football, Cottontail, Fluffy Boy, Billy, Shep. Buddy. That's such a weird name for a sheep. I'm on it. I don't think anyone's going to beat Donna from last week. That was such a good name. I want to send Buddy to a box. I mean, to be fair, right? The first 2 raids, we caught a 5-star Ditto and then a Gigantamax Copperaja. So I find it... I don't think I'm going to really be disappointed by any results for the rest of the stream, to be honest with you. Right, let's look for that Pillar O Light. And preferably try and avoid... We're heading up to the top of the wild area. I love the wild area, incidentally. I thought it was such a cool thing to do for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think it's such a fun idea. Just having this area. And also, right, seeing the Pokemon wander around in the overworld genuinely never gets old for me. Oh, here's a question for the stream. What was the first Pokemon video game, mainline video game that you played? For me, I actually got Pokemon Blue before the release date. There's a local shop where I used to live that used to break street date. So I think it was released on a Friday, I want to say, and I got it on the Wednesday. It was definitely 2 days early anyway. And... yeah, so I got it 2 days early and played Pokemon Blue, and oh man, I got obsessed by that game. One of my big regrets, several years later, I picked up Pokemon Blue, wiped my save file with every intention of playing the game through start to finish, and never did. And then, yeah, just, now I've got a save file that's like 5-10 hours old. It's horrible. And I've got Pokemon Stadium on the N64, and I've got the transfer pack to put my Pokemon over, but now I don't have the Pokemon because I wiped my save file. I mean, to be fair, there's a decent chance by now the battery would have run out anyway. So, but still, it makes me so sad. So, first games, Sun, Pokemon Ruby, Remake Sun, Diamond and Pearl, Platinum, Ruby. Let's go, Pokemon Sun, Pokemon White, Red. Pokemon X, Pokemon Red. Shiny Excadrill! How do I get into your stream? How do I find it? Ooh, is this a shiny one? Is that what that means? Is this a shiny one? Please, as I've said, if you've joined the raid of mine already, please give it a minute, let some other people join in. But is this what it means to be a shiny? Hector, I want that shiny Excadrill. Ooh. I want the shiny Excadrill. How do I find the shiny Excadrill? So if you've not managed to get into one of my raids so far, this is your chance, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chance. Camille, Chris, and Cody. That looks like some new names. Right, let's do this. Oh, and it's a Mamoswine as well. Found it randomly in the grass? Yowza. That's some good luck. Thank you very much, Reginald. That's very kind of you to say. Come on, come here. Let's do this. Well, Andrew Taylor, you weren't fast enough, but hopefully, like I say, for the last kind of half of the stream, I'm hoping that people who have already got in on a raid will kind of give other people a chance to get in. So like I've said, as mean as it might sound, if you managed to get in on a raid so far, if you could kind of let other people jump in, that'd be awesome. Why Beware? I mean, firstly, Beware's one of my favourite Pokemon. Secondly, he's my editing buddy. I keep this on me, on my desk. He lives on my desk, where I do all my work. And thirdly, because we're in Cherry Blossom season, it is, we're going for pink Pokemon this week. And what better pink Pokemon is there than Beware? Heater for G. I am actually, my wife's making the heaters for tea tonight. Although, full disclosure, we found out we don't have any wraps to actually make fajitas, so it's fajita mixed with rice, and I'm psyched about that. Actually, let's go for one of the most pedestrian questions we've ever asked on the stream. What's everyone having for tea tonight? Or if you're in America, dinner. Switch friend code I will pop up on the screen in a little bit. I have popped it in the chat. Beware's in my top 6 Pokemon. So top 6 Pokemon, what do we got? We got Mamoswine, Donphan, Porygon, Snorlax, Beware. They're definitely 5. The 6th spot is kind of up for grabs. Probably Empoleon or Umbreon. Unless I missed someone. But like the top 5 Pokemon, we've got Mamoswine, Porygon, Snorlax, Beware, Donphan. They are the top 5. Isn't it a weird choice against Torkoal? Probably. But I'll be honest with you, as I did say this at the beginning of the stream, I'm going Beware for this whole stream. I don't care what we play against. I know Beware has Fluffy, and I know that makes him very... In fact, I'm going to be knocked out. I might as well just use Superpower. I know that makes Beware a bad choice. I'm down with that, but I'm sorry. I committed to using Beware on this stream. So committed, I put him on my layout. So, it's a bad matchup. I'm probably going to get knocked out by this Torkoal. I accept it. If I'm honest with you. Oh, no. Why would I ask you what you're having for tea? Because now I'm just like, oh, man, I fancy mozzarella sticks. Oh, man, I could really go for some pizza right now. When's the next Dragon Shield tournament? Oh, my goodness, Beware hits hard. And I think we're actually... Oh, Mamoswine takes the win. Somebody comes into my stream with a Mamoswine and takes the knockout with Mamoswine. That's pretty awesome. Chris Tapp's very delighted to see that you made it into the stream. That is awesome. I probably can use a full restore, but I stand by my choice. Man, I love Beware. My daughter knows Beware and Donphan, but she knows all my favourites. She can identify them. She's 2 years old. I teach her the important stuff. Love it. And somehow my Beware managed to survive against the Dynamax Torkoal. Also, and I feel like I'm going to jinx it saying this here. Oh, give me a name for Torkoal. But so far, both weeks of the raid, we've not actually failed to catch someone. Right, so Chris Taps, you managed to make it into the raid. Delighted. Now, I had some emails from a couple of other people. Edward Doherty, Jack Dutton, Onaldo Tafoya, and Adrian Brito. If you are in the, if you're here today, let me know. I want to make sure you get into a raid. I have a son and a daughter. I have a daughter who's 2 in next month. And I have a son who is 5 months old. Ha, Tommy. I've got a very good friend called Tommy. I'm totally calling it Tommy. Tommy the Tortoise. I will one day, I don't now, but one day I will actually have tortoises. My mother-in-law has tortoises, and, well, let's just say we're definitely going to end up inheriting them. There's a very good chance one of my kids is going to have to inherit them, because these tortoises might even outlive me. They're big old... They live quite a long time, tortoises do. Right. Can we avoid everyone? We're headed this way, by the way. Ooh. No. I saw something shiny. I want to pick it up. Yeah, pungent root. That was worth it. Right. I see a beam of light. It's in front of the bridge. Everyone to the bridge. Although, like I've said, if you've been on a raid with me so far today, if you could just hang back for a minute or two, try and make sure we get some other people in the raids, and then kind of join in if we're looking for people. I just hate the idea that some people might be here for the whole time and just never be able to get into a raid. That would make me sad. Why am I going sideways? Okay, we're good. We're no longer going sideways. Right. Oh. That's not a stream of light from a den. That's somebody's smoke from a chimney. Boo. I've been bamboozled. But I found a Pokeball, so, you know. That'll do. Is that someone camping? Might be someone camping. Can't remember if there's a den down here. Oh, yeah, that's someone camping. Right. In that case, we'll make our own raid. Oh, no, there's a raid waiting for us right there. Okay. Right. Ooh, Gigantamax Duraludon. So, as always, I'm going to put the code as 4444, make life nice and easy. And like I've said, if you've been in a raid with me so far, please do try and hang back and let some others jump in. Talon Broadbent, thank you very much for the kind words. My family and I, we're staying very, very safe. The UK is under lockdown for anyone that hasn't heard. And we just stay home. Once a day, I go for a walk with my son and daughter. We are extremely careful. We touch nothing. We see no one. We stay away from people. Other than that, we just stay home. It's quite nice. Right. Okay. I'm not going to be able to show it for long, but just to, right. So let's accept this friend request quickly. Hey, Nathan. Let's be friends. Okay, so I'm going to leave the friend code up here for a moment. So the friend code is SW554904263890. If somebody would be kind enough to put that in the chat, that would be lovely. Print screen or something. Right. Let's get back to the raid, shall we? Now, we did actually catch 2 Gigantamax Duraludon last week on the raid. Elliot Smith. Okay. Okay. We'll try and get you in, like I say. If you've been on a raid so far, if you'd be kind enough to hang back from a couple of raids, I want to make sure people like Elliot get a chance to come and join in. Alrighty then. And like I say, towards the end, we will be giving away a copy of Pokémon Shield. It is a European code for the Nintendo Switch. See, this is where I need Fire Punch. So yeah, I will be giving away a copy of Pokémon Shield. If I select you and you've got Pokémon Shield, please let me know so I can give it to somebody else. Because I do want to make sure it goes to someone who doesn't have it. Because that is the whole point. I don't want to give it to someone who's going to kind of pass it on. I want it to go to somebody in the chat so they can play it. If you've got Sword, brilliant. Then you'll have Shield. But if you would be kind enough to let me know, I don't want to waste it, shall we say. Was kindly given by the Pokemon Company for, well, just to help out with these raids, to be honest, which was really super sweet of them. And I'm very grateful to be honest with you. I really am. So I know a bunch of people that work for the Pokemon Company, and they really are good dudes over there. And they love Pokemon. Nothing but nice things to say. Which is more than I can say about some other companies lately, but I'm not going to be that guy. Maybe one day I'll throw a strop and tell you the story. For now, let's just be happy. And like I say, it is a European code, But if you're not in Europe, there's a very simple workaround. In fact, I'm going to tell you this because it's actually really important. On the Switch, you can make an account for any region. You don't need to put in a credit card, and you can't if you don't have the right credit card. But for instance, on my Switch, I've got my European account, and then I've got an account which is the American eShop. And the reason you do this is so you can get American demos, you can get American software, etc., or take part of American sales. Now, you can't use your credit card, so essentially what you have to do is either buy a code or buy, like, you know, a card to top up, as it were. But you can do that to have a Japanese one as well. It's a really cool thing on the Switch. It's very easy to do. I assume it's intended, because it's very, very easy to do. So literally, if you've ever got a code or you want to buy a game in a different region, all you need to do is just go and make yourself a new profile. And once you've downloaded software, it doesn't matter what profile you sign into, you've got the software there ready to go. So if a Japanese game is out and you really want it, you can just make a Japanese account, and you will need to either buy a code or something to, you know, go and buy like a card to top up your balance. But you totally can just use the Japanese eShop from anywhere. It's a very cool thing. I think I made my American one. It was something like a demo of Yoshi's Woolly World, something like that, which was out like a week early in America or the USA. So I literally just made a profile, you know, saying I was in America and downloaded it. And it's such an easy thing. It must be intended. It must have been something Nintendo were... I don't know that for a fact, but I imagine it was. So there we go. Reginald, you can totally get an American account. You just can't use a non-American credit card on it. It's very cool. Thank you very much, Vescular Gold. I like it. I like streaming. It makes me very happy. Unfortunately, we will be stopping around 6 so that I can have tea and all of that. But, well, you know, we'll do the raid hour. I do like... And, by the way, this is a regular thing. This is a very regular thing. So, for the foreseeable future, every Wednesday, 5 p.m. UK time, the same time we started today, we will be just raiding for an hour on Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I'll be using Sword. I got Sword and Shield. Sword is my main game. Shield is my extra little one. Yeah, Chris Zapps has got a good question in the chat. Let me know in the chat, does anyone have a favourite piece of Pokemon music? Let me know in the chat. For me, it is basically just, you know, Pallet Town music. Because that was my introduction to Pokemon. That's the music. And when I was a kid, right, I told you I got Pokemon Blue a couple days early. Oh, goodness. I don't know how old I was. 13, 14? Let me look up the release date of that. And so at the time, I was... Oh, I keep clicking Pokeball by mistake, which is very upsetting. Hasn't let me down yet. We did catch 2 of them last week, so I think we'll be all right. Even if we don't catch it. So... first one we've not caught. But we caught 2 of them last week, so it doesn't matter. We're okay. It's fine. We can get around this. So it was October the 5th, 1999. So I would have been 14, just turned 14 at the time. And the excitement for Pokemon Blue was ridiculous. I was so hyped for it. So I was really, really happy. And, you know, just being able to find... Because I've been looking forward to that game for... Honestly, I mean, it'd been out of Japan for a couple of years, so we'd heard about it. The internet was young then, but we were aware of the game. You know, we'd read about it in magazines, etc. And, yeah, it's just so hyped. And then, of course, to finally kind of boot up and hear that music just kind of got burned into my memory right there at 14 years old. I'm now 34. So, we're talking over 20 years later. And it's lost... Well, put it this way. It's over 20 years later. And I am streaming raids on Pokemon... On, you know, the 8th generation of games. Having a bunch of people watching. Trying to make my living making Pokemon YouTube videos. And being lucky enough to have the Pokemon Company giving me a code to give away. Let's just say the love for Pokemon probably isn't dying anytime soon. Right, we've been in that bit of the wild area for a little while. Let's head this way. Let's head down into more of the beginning part. Because we did last week, we headed kind of up, and we didn't really go back anywhere. So let's play around in the bottom bit for the last kind of 10 minutes of the stream. See what we can find. So we're over in Giant Seat. Hopefully you guys are following along on the stream and joining me. But I think we're going to head for this one down here. No, we're not. We're going to go into the sea. Let's start a raid down here. Yeah. I would like to save my adventure so far. So, if you've joined in a raid so far, please hang back for a minute. And... oh, what am I doing? Being an idiot. Please hang back and let some other people join in if you'd be so kind. That'd be really sweet of you. Just to try and make sure that everybody can get a go. Oh, this is... Thunder Punch is going to work. Right, and if you haven't added me, but you still want to get in on the raid, let's set the code as 4444. And then let's go. Let's get rolling. Yes, it was out in Japan. Or Red and Green was out in Japan in 96. On February 27th. And then Blue came out later on October the 15th. Good work. Okay, Adaven, that seems like a new name. Royal, that seems like a new name. I'm hoping we get all new. For the last couple of raids, I'd really like to get all new names. They look like new names. This is nice. Right, so... this is very important. If Adrian Brito, Amado Tafoya, Jack Dutton, or Edward Doherty, if they are here, if they could just pop in the chat quickly now and just kind of say, hey, and we'll save you a space on the next raid. Andrew Taylor, did you get in, sir? That is good. Yes, Adaven is in. Lovely. Adaven Eevee. Tell me it's a Gigantamax Eevee. Colossal Pink. Fair point. Drapion is, though. Drapion's got some pink. Also, right, I am colorblind, so... who even really knows what colors are anymore? Oh, Fjord. Oh, it's an Aracuda. Okay, so, on the next raid, can we have Fjord, Elliot Smith, and Gwest? Could we just have those people in, please? If that's all right with everyone, that would be awesome. So if Gwest and Fjord and Elliot Smith, if those people could be in, and if everyone else could kind of let them jump in, that would be really, really sweet of you all. Because I do want everyone to be able to get in and get involved. Okay, for those of you asking about the Dragon Gym Challenge, there's one more game of round 1 to go. It is Joe's fighting against Alessandro Cremasoli, Joe Bernard of Omnipoke, against Alessandro Cremasoli of iCaterpie's Water. The game was played, but the footage ended up breaking. So we're trying to either save the footage or replay the game, which is why there has been a slight delay in doing that game. So I do apologize. But I'm hoping that we will get everybody in. It should be quick. One of the problems is, on Friday, as of Friday, I'm going to be a very busy boy. Because Friday is when they're going to release all the scans in Japan for Explosive Walker. So this weekend is going to be one of my big weekends. And when a new set is launched in Japan, because it goes up on the website a week before the release date. And what I basically do is I sit down and I just grind through the weekend doing videos about all the new cards so I can bring all the news to you. Chris Stats, can you trade me a shiny Mamoswine? That would be really kind of you. I don't exactly know how, but I'm online and I think you've added me as a friend. Oh, ranking the professors in the TCG. That is an excellent idea. Give me a name for the Aracuda, please. I think we can do that. That seems like something that would be fun. Also, loads of people on Twitter today are dissing the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. I thought they were good. I like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. Do I buy old Pokemon products sometimes? Depends on the price, if I'm honest with you. I've actually got a single blister pack of... I've got 2 single blisters. I want to say they are Boundaries Crossed and Dragons Exalted that I got gifted by a friend a while ago and I've just never opened. I'm saving them when I have a really bad day. Nemo, Bitto, Fishy-Wishy, Chicken Toes, Arrow, Dory, Big Little Fish, Chester, Jerry, Sammy, Arrow, Aaron. Aaron's my middle name. That would be a bit weird. Longshot, Fisk, Birdseye. Let's go Jerry. I feel like then we need to have a Tom, though. Or a Ben. One of those 2 would work. Right, so I have said there are 3 people I really want to try and get in on a raid. So if everybody else would be kind enough to essentially let those 3 jump into this raid, that would be really, really sweet of you all. I would appreciate that. Let's just go to this one. I'm assuming I've still got enough wishing pieces left. I do! Also, Into the Spider-Verse. Good game. Have I ever thought of playing Pokemon Go? Oh, I've played a lot of Pokemon Go. I have played a lot of Pokemon Go. I've actually dropped off it. I kind of stopped playing in kind of October, November, and haven't really gone back very much. But I am a big fan of that game. So, yeah, I need to get back into it, quite frankly. I need to get back into it. Right, so if we could get those 3 people I asked to be in the raid, that would be awesome. Let's add some friends, shall we? Man, my friend list is ballooning doing these raids. He looked like a Jerry. Okay, I'm seeing all of you with hundreds of hours on Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I'll be honest with you, it's a little bit intimidating. I'm up to somewhere in the region of 100 between the 2 games, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. I sent you a link code for the trade in the email. Okay. Oh, I have just got an email. So let's have a look. Right. Let's add all these people, shall we? How many shiny Pokemon do I have on Pokemon Sword? None. No, I haven't found any. I don't see that as any kind of detriment to myself. I just haven't found them. Right, so we've got Quest here. We've got Sword. I think they're the 3 people, right? Oh. If you saw my Splatoon hours, you'd be worried. Okay. Here's a fun guessing game, all right? There is one game on my Switch where I have logged over 250 hours. Guess that game. There is no prize, but guess the game. There is one game on my Nintendo Switch where I have put in over 250 hours. Guess the game. Oh, let's go. I want to see if anyone can guess. Now, to be fair, I might have told the story before, so you might already know, but hey-ho. How will I give the code? I will pick a winner in a moment, and I will just get your email address and send it over. So, Skyrim, Overwatch, Mario Kart, Smash, Splatoon, Cooking Mama, Zelda, 250 hours. I can't find out how to private chat, you guys, but either I will get your email or... you can email me. Either, whichever's easier. Right, let's go Thunder Punch. Tetris 99, I've played a lot. Pokemon Quest! Wait, is that the one? I think that's the one I'm thinking of. That is the answer. I have put my most played game on Switch, the only one I've put over 250 hours into, is Pokemon Quest. How weird is that? I got so into Pokemon Quest. I completed the Pokedex. I got a bunch of shinies. I grind. Now, to be fair with Pokemon Quest, it was one of the best games to grind. Because when you were grinding lower levels, you could literally let the game play on auto while you were watching a film. But, oh, man. Like, I get excited about games a lot. But if there was a Pokemon Quest, 2 with a Johto region, I would legitimately be over the moon. Over the moon. Will I ever do a video on the best Pokemon remakes? I'm always up for doing any kind of videos. But when I'm thinking about doing videos, there are basically 2 questions I'm asking myself. Is it a video I want to make? And do I think people would be interested in watching it? And if the answer to both of those is yes, I'll find time to make it. There's plenty of videos that I would want to do that I just don't think other people would be into. So that's the kind of thing I kind of sit in bed of an evening and read up on my phone, but never do a video about. Similarly, there are plenty of things that people have asked me for, and I just don't know how I can make that video interesting enough, so I don't end up making it. 5,000 hours on YouTube? Yeah, well, if you count making YouTube videos, I'm willing to bet I'm over 5,000 hours. Quest is the one with a little boxy Pixelmon. They did release a little set of 4, they're kind of like pop vinyls, and I must admit I was searching for them for a couple of weeks and went and bought the 4. Annoyingly, the Pokemon Quest figures in the USA, they released a 4-pack, so you couldn't buy Eevee, but you did get Marowak in the 4-pack, whereas it was the one they sold in GameStop, whereas over here, we could not get Marowak, but we could buy Eevee separately. And I suppose, as a side note, if anyone out there has got the Pokemon Quest Marowak figure, yeah, hit me up, would ya? It was exclusive to GameStop. Let me show you what I mean. There we go. There's a link to a picture of it. Never got that Marowak. So don't apologize for the earthquake. I unless somebody goes off being super offensive in the chat, I just don't think anyone's going to offend here. It's a fun stream where we just sit and chat and tell silly stories and answer questions and catch some Pokemon in raids. This is not intended to be some, super serious thing where we all have to play our very best. So please don't be upset. I almost put Earthquake onto my Beware to troll everyone, but I wanted too many fist-style moves, so hey-ho. Fun times. Make a video on Expanded Lost March? Maybe I will. Whoa! Don't knock out my Beware! Nah, totally worth it. Beware lives, Copperajah goes down, everybody wins. Would I like to see Marnie against Gladion? Why not? Why not, ladies and gentlemen? Right. I think we have reached that part in the stream where we need to figure out who's going to get a game. Okay. Right. I'm using my wife in lieu of a random number generator. Unless she doesn't answer, in which case I'll have to use an actual random number generator. Right, name my Copperajah, ladies and gentlemen. Name my Copperajah. Okay, I've seen the email, Kristaps. You're very, very kind. In a moment, once I've named my Copperajah, I will try and get it rolling. Yeah, Kristaps, I've seen the email. I'm going to name him first. Oh, yeah, I should hit 50k in a month or two. I do need to figure out something to do about this. Ha! Monica. Actually, you laugh. I don't know if anyone noticed, on last week's stream, when I was picking the second winner, I started laughing. I never actually told you why. The reason I was laughing was because I randomly selected myself. I genuinely, legitimately, randomly selected myself to win the game. Which clearly was not going to be a good idea. Right. Okay. So, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen, because I will be selecting from whoever is in the chat to figure out who's going to be getting their code. Right. There we go. Now, link trade. I would like to start trading. Oh no, wait, did I do that wrong? I've not done this before. Let's cancel the request. How do I search using a link code? I'm very confused. Oh no, I don't know how to do it. Right, I tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. Ah, okay. So if I set you the same link code, we'll get it. Okay, that's cool. I've never actually done a link trade before. Right. Now we should, in theory, assuming you've sent me the right code and I put in the right code, we should find each other. Oh, what am I going to send? I'll tell you what I'm going to send. Are these ones I've been catching today? No, I caught them last week, this week. Oh, that is a good Duraludon. Any 6 IVs around here? I don't actually know where they've all gone to today. I don't know what box they've been... Oh, here they are. That is a good Copperaja. Oh, that's 2 good Copperajas. In fact, between them... both same gender. Never mind. Never mind. Right, what am I sending? What am I sending? I'll tell you what. Why don't you have... Oh, no, I've named them. They're too special to me. Right. I'm going to send you a Snorlax. Right. Okay. I've unfortunately had to go to actual random number generator. Right, so let's select somebody to win the code, shall we? Daniel Reitenberg. I'm probably pronouncing that very badly. Oh, yeah, I would like to trade. So, Daniel Reitenberg, if you're here, let me know. And also, give me an email address. If you don't want to give me an email address, email me at ptcgradio@hotmail.co.uk and we can figure it out. So, Daniel Reitenberg, do you want a copy of Pokemon Shield? And if so, do you want to give me an email address? Or would you like to email me at ptcgradio@hotmail.co.uk? Oh no, I didn't actually have Mamoswine in my Pokedex. I was planning to make this the last Pokemon I evolved. Ha, never mind. More special this way. I would like to receive my partner's card. Right. Oh. Right, so here, just give me an email address. In fact, let's do this through... How do you enter the giveaway? You don't enter the giveaway. If you're here, you're entered in the giveaway. Like I said, it had to be a completely random thing. Long, boring story. So I literally just go and have a look at who's in the chat, and I pick someone at random. It's not a very scientific way to do it, I'm afraid. But it works. So we just need to hang around. Would I use Silvally in a raid next week? Well, what we do every week, we have a particular rule set as to how we select the Pokemon we're going to use, and I always pick one Pokemon that fits those rules and just use that the whole time. So I just need confirmation from Daniel that he does want the Pokemon Shield. Like I say, if you've already got Pokemon Shield, I'm afraid there is no substitute prize. But if you want Pokemon Shield, if you don't have the game, please let me know. And yeah, I'll hook you up with a code. I wonder if... do we want to do one more raid? My opinion on the U150 format, love it. Have not done the research into it to be good at it. Oh no, I didn't see the Mamoswine's name. That's really sad. I don't need a G-Max Snorlax. Actually, all the Snorlaxes you saw in the box there, they are all G-Max Snorlaxes. And that was just me kind of breeding for a perfect one. Wait, where's Daniel gone? Has he stopped? So, hopefully Daniel's going to email me in a moment so I can reply with the code. Okay. And then we'll just do one more raid because, why not? Okay, sweet. Now, unfortunately for everybody else, I have had an email from Daniel, and I have, yeah, so I will be sending that out in just a moment, which means that the giveaway is over. So I say we do... Oh. Hey, come on, I need one more person for the raid. Come join me. Daniel did win, and I'm afraid the email has been sent. It has been claimed, so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, Ditto Prism Star is proper broken in U150. Absolutely. Wait, you can't breed down G-Maxness. Is that true? Oh man, someone told me you could. Never mind. Right. Winner, winner, muddy water dinner. We're going to take down this Quagsire, ladies and gentlemen, and then that will be the end of the stream. It will be archived up on Facebook. No, don't worry. There were no rules. Everyone get in on this one. I will, however, be taking the Dynamax. So yeah, we're going to do this one. It will be archived up on the YouTube. For anyone that's wondering, in about an hour or so after the kids are in bed, I will be uploading a video. Just some news stories. There's an update on some of the Pokemon news. It's quite a cool one. And it's been quite a good day, actually, because there's a new Tyranitar with a really nice Pupitar, helps you evolve. So I did a video about that on PTCGRadio, and I did get to there was a new Agumon card for Digimon that I did over on Wossy Plays, plus some news, plus the raid, so yeah. Cemetery Hill, I am hoping to bring the podcast back. I'll be honest with you, I might be able to do one tomorrow. I have been even with the lockdown, with having 2 young children, and PTCG Radio and Wossy Plays, I'll be honest with you, I've been extremely busy lately. I miss a podcast too. I like not having to edit. I like not having any kind of adverts and stuff. I like just being free to just go nuts on it and not really worry too much. I will check the Mamoswine's name right at the end. It's clean, isn't it? It's a clean Mamoswine name. See, I found Pokemon Sword news videos have been quite popular, but Pokemon Sword videos generally are just don't take off. He did send an email. I have had an email from Daniel. Sorry, everyone. It's been claimed. Now, the weird thing is there are two Pokemon Sword videos I have done which have been really popular, and that was a video about whether you should buy Sword or Shield, and a video about whether it is worth buying the Switch Lite, specifically the Pokemon Sword and Shield edition. Bye, Vescular Gold. Thank you very much for joining in. So, in fact, seriously, everyone that's joined in on the raid today, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. It has been so much fun. So, yeah, it is, apparently, videos about should you do this, people enjoy. Who'da thunk it? Now, start sending me names, ladies and gentlemen. In case I catch it, start sending me names so we can get rolling nice and quickly. We're going to catch it, hopefully. We're going to name it, and we're going to roll. Simple as that. Okay, come on. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Nice end to the stream. It's surprisingly difficult to monetize podcasts. Much easier with YouTube videos and stuff. Quack. General rule, if you send me a name that makes me chuckle, I'm definitely using it. And then I really do have to stop the stream because I have dirty children that need to be bathed and teeth brushed and hair brushed and joys of fatherhood. Right. Send it to a box. Thank you so much to everyone that came down, everyone that stayed, everyone that raided, everyone that chatted. Whether you watched, raided, chatted, joined in, even if I had no idea you were here, thank you so much. This has been awesome. As always, Twitter at the Wossy. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Check out my other videos, all that good stuff. Check out Wossy Plays over on YouTube. Good stuff over there. Thank you very much for watching. Look after yourselves till next time. Very important at the moment, seriously. My name's Ross, and you've been watching live PTCG Radio. Bye!